Hello and welcome to episode 28 of the Rig Rundown. Back here in our home of Voodoo, and I'm joined again by my co-host
Chanel number 666.
And we have our guest.
And we have the man, the myth, the urban legend. I may know him as well. Carl ST.Elliott,
Yes.
DJ and ex-club kid extraordinaire.
Yep. And I'm your usual host, Pete Renshaw, and we're here today to do something different. Normally talk to bands, guitarists, instruments and players, and now we're talking to DJs to hear about how the club nights go down.
Exactly. And we're going to talk to Carl about the music influences he's had and what's inspired him to DJ, essentially. So we'll get started.
Yes, bro.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
What's up, bro?
So Carl, just basically to kick it off, what drew you into the type of music we hear you play in the clubs that you play at? What really was the starting point, the fuel?
The fuel, the starting point as well. Like I've been in the alt scene in Belfast, Ireland, and across the water in the UK. Since my early teens. I just knew whenever I was going to see amazing bands or amazing DJ sets or being part of like a spectator, if you will, from amazing club nights. That
of course.
Not only did I really enjoy it, it was inspiring. I wanted to be a part of it. I wanted to see it.
And who did you see when you were younger? What are you talking about specifically?
You mean, so like whenever there was a raving goth scene whenever I was a little tiny nipper.
A baby bat, as some would say.
Yeah.
And like if it wasn't for pioneers within our scene in Belfast having spaces like that, I maybe wouldn't have fallen so deeply in love. But I was able to go to clubs, which I'm really, really thankful for. So knowing that like I had the opportunity to go to that.
Yes.
As I've now got older.
Vampire Stone Age.
And what clubs specifically? Where did you go when you were younger?
So, like, whenever we were in Belfast, there was Cornucopia. There was a whole list that were going on the front page in the venue. Like, shout out to Tracy from Cornucopia. And then, and then whenever I got a wee bit older, whenever I was in my 19 or 20, I started going to clubs like Slimelight and
in London,
Club Antichrist, Orchard Garden,
nice.
Just really cool alt events that were doing very independent things for themselves. And again, very inspiring to see all that.
Absolutely. And I feel like we can really see the inspiration of those particular clubs in the clubs that you bring to Belfast.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I hope that you can see my influence.
You can definitely see the influences. And speaking of influences, do you want to tell us exactly about maybe some artists or musicians who have particularly influenced you?
Absolutely. So, like, my parents were both big New Romantic fans whenever I was growing up. So it was in the house all the time, indoctrinated.
Yes.
Indoctrinated. It's the New Romantic agenda.
Nice.
Yes.
So like listening to Eurythmics, Yazoo. My mum is a massive Dead or Alive fan, like low-key fancy Pete Burns.
Bit of Pete Burns.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to Pete Burns.
I didn't stand a chance. It was always going to end this way. So
Perfect.
like those are some of my like influences. Regardless, I've had like a ton of different metamorphoses. I'm sure my good friend Chanel 666 will be able to collaborate with that, and Pete, to see all of the many different forms of myself. But all of those influences that I still had from Dead or Alive, Pete Burns being a huge inspiration to me. Having the Pet Shop Boys, Depeche Mode, all of those are my like starting bases, and everything else that I move off from that, but it always stems from them.
Perfect. And will you say that's kind of what led on to then you being interested in goth music as well?
100%. I think it was like a really easy transition. I was exposed to, gender bending artists growing up. So, things that looked goth, and then, being able to feel free to express myself in that way as well.
Absolutely.
It was just a natural progression of, growing up in the time, especially when goth was at its height. Like one of its secondary or third waves of goth, like it was an easy thing for me to fall into and fell in love.
Absolutely. And just while we're talking about your goth influence, you've been heavily involved in the Bat Swim for the past couple of years.
I have.
Do you want to tell us a bit about your time in the Bat Swim?
Absolutely.
Yeah, how'd that all start?
It's been a great time. Like, I was brought in to work inside of Bathwim at a time whenever the brand wanted a wee bit of a lift, if you will, a wee slight bit of a makeover.
Yeah.
And I was more than happy to, of course, lend my hand and my interpretation of that and what I thought the brand could benefit from. So I was really happy to be involved in it. It was lovely to be able to nurture a scene for the goth subculture here, and then also to see so many like baby bats like I once was be up at the front and enjoying music from the past, and then the new exciting wave of like post-punk artists
absolutely,
and be able to play them and showcase them in the club.
There's definitely a resurface of that. So yeah,
awesome.
That's great.
Do you remember the very first time you ever DJ'd? Your first gig? Where was it?
Here.
In here. How'd you prepare? What did you do? Were you psyched out? Did you get everything? What was your
I mean, definitely anything that I knew I do, like I'm going to hyper fixate on like making sure that it's perfect. It's kind of just the way that I am built to do that. But I have, I've done events before in the past. I was a drag artist before in my teens, so I understand like crowd work, and I understand how a night runs.
Yes.
So I was just able to sort of put myself into that mindset. I think whenever you're DJing, it's really not a case of just, spinning tracks and
absolutely
you got to engage a crowd, you got to hype it up,
the room,
exactly. Not like just not interacting. I very much, my style is to like be engaging and interact with the crowd, because I can see that they're enjoying what I'm putting on. Therefore, like I want to have fun with them back and forth. So that's definitely
absolutely. And
so I wasn't nervous.
I feel like crowd engagement is very important. If they see you enjoying the thing that you're putting out to them, they will enjoy it also.
Definitely.
That's it as well. Like I know when I was younger, I come from a completely different background. I come from bands and players.
Yeah.
And everyone's attitude used to be, what the fuck? That's not a DJ, it's just somebody just press and play in a CD player and running. But there's actually so much more to it than that.
Yeah.
Like no, I didn't know till I started doing it recently. Like when the song changes, you got to have your hand on the gain and your hand on the low, because they're all mixed differently, and you need to roll them back or forward so the dynamic doesn't shift.
Yeah.
And then you got to work the lights. There's far more to it than just hitting play on a playlist. I did not know that.
And reading
I know
the
that
room.
now. Yeah, and reading the room.
Knowing exactly what to play next. And keeping
the crowd engaged.
And the crowd engaged.
No, there's a lot to it.
That's it.
Yeah, so it's pretty damn cool, man.
So, Carl, you were involved in Bats of Women the last couple of years. I believe you're going on to new ventures now.
I am.
You are, which is exciting.
It is. It's really exciting. It's a really exciting time, like for me, for all of us involved, and for the subculture, and the whole alt community inside of Belfast, which is flourishing. People seem to have a misconception that this doesn't have a flourishing scene here in Belfast. It really does, and it's a community. So
absolutely,
I'm really eager to get my teeth,
your teeth in,
sunk into it,
sunk into new projects. We have loads lined up. I have the Blitz Club.
Yes,
is coming.
Tomorrow
night, actually.
Maybe we'll get something out for it this evening. Who knows?
So I have the Blitz Club coming out tomorrow on Culture Night.
Excellent.
I'm sure this
cultural
won't be aired until afterwards, but it's all going on Culture Night, which I'm really excited about. It's the Blitz Club. It's really like inspired by the legendary nightclub in London. It was formed in 1979 to 1980 as well, and inspired what is 80s new romantic.
Oh, here. So is that something you're looking to do? Perhaps tributes to notable things from the past. So might we get like a Sunset Strip night or a Studio 54 night, or can we do more eras? And
I think eras are a great thing. Because some people wish they look at eras and they're like, I missed all that.
We need an 80s Sunset Strip night.
Absolutely.
What else do we need? A church burning Norwegian night.
Well, you should say that. Like that's like part of my whole sort of makeup is historical references. It's what I enjoy the most. But anyone that knows me knows I'm a massive history buff and geek.
Yes.
And art.
Of course.
Geek. So anything that I can pull back from a time once gone into a future night is what I'll do.
Absolutely. And I feel like I'm particularly excited about the Blitz Club for yourself, because I feel like it'll be a massive reflection of you, as you were telling us, of the things you grew up with the new romantic era and stuff. I think this is really exciting for you.
It is. Yeah.
You know, it's very like this is, you know.
It is. My mum is like beyond excited. So my mom's really proud about everything that I do, and it's brilliant. I've always had both of my parents supporting my family, but like this one hit differently for mum. Mum is like ecstatic about this one.
Yes, brilliant. I made this and I'm happy and it's doing this.
Yeah, she's very much like, I made this.
Yes, nice. Of course.
But yeah, no, I'm really excited. I can't wait to give like a fresher take. I mean, 80s nights have been going on since the 80s.
Since the
80s for 40 fucking years.
Yeah. That's it. But I want to offer something like as specific as like our goth nights are specific. And I think that there's something to be said about like leaning into an 80s night that is specific rather than just, throw everything into it,
Absolutely. And I know from co-DJing with you at the Bat Swim, sometimes we like to give a little taste of that. So it's very exciting that you can now have your own venture, which is pretty much that.
It's always like peppered in there because it's part of the start and the influence of like what a lot of goth bands went with, so
absolutely. And just before we touch up on the Blitz Club, just wondering, is there anything we can expect from tomorrow? Anything you're definitely going to play?
Any surprises?
Tons of Depeche Mode.
Oh
wow.
So Depeche Mode fans, where to go tomorrow.
Lots of Visage, so
Visage,
Strange, Culture Club, all of them.
Dead or Alive.
Yeah, Dead or
absolutely.
Obviously. All of those massive queer icons that you will remember and love. Those are what I will be hard focusing on.
Perfect. That's great. And so we've got the Blitz Club coming up, and that's going to be your solo thing, which I'm very excited about. Is there any other projects in the works for yourself?
Yeah. Is there something coming up?
Is there something coming up? Is there something coming up?
Is there something coming up?
Some.
A little something.
In fact, there's many somethings, but we'll try and keep some of it under wraps for now because we like to keep you in suspense.
Perfect.
We have, of course, our new goth night.
Oh, wow. A goth night?
Oh. I mean, I think it was more than time enough for me and my good friend here to
co-DJ.
To go out on our own and really put our own stamp onto a goth night. I've helped with the night and the branding for other previous nights, and so it's time now to make something of our own, and it is called Sanctum Noctis.
Sanctum Noctis. And that's the thing, me and Carl, as I say, we grew up together, we grew up in the same scene together, we went to similar clubs in London, we've had inspiration from similar things, and we just think it's really time to put ourselves
our stamp
on it. Yeah. So
I know we've been running amok together for
we have a very long time, centuries.
So do we have a date for this? Is there a first date?
Have the 17th of October.
Yeah, 17th of October.
Bang in the middle of spooky season.
Right here.
Exactly.
In Voodoo, right here.
The Goths love.
And we're going to have a massive launch party.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Massive. There's so many extra sort of elements that we're going to bring to this club night, but really we consider the 17th for Sanctum Noctis, it's going to be a massive launch party.
Yep.
Just to get this off its feet and really give it our all,
But you could still expect the same vibes and music that people love that me and Carl give in the goth scene.
That's it.
Just with our own touches.
Well, guys, congratulations. Here it is to the new night, Sanctum. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, thank you.
Yeah. So the 17th of November.
Yep. October.
The 17th of October.
That's what we said, bang in the middle of spooky season.
Right here.
Yeah.
Yes, right bang in the middle of spooky season as well. Really excited. We've got loads of different vibes for it. But like I said, my friend said, Chanel 666, that we are keeping the same music because that's what we play.
Yeah.
And that's the way the goth nights are going to stay, and the same vibe, same music, but just slightly different aesthetic.
Different elements,
yeah.
Because what we created within the playlists that we make, we still want to reflect because, it's something that we created between us. We just, different elements. Very excited.
Something
Very
for the
excited
people,
for our new
by the people.
project.
We are very excited.
Very excited.
Excellent. I'm sure we're all very
But
excited to see
no,
it.
these old vampires aren't going nowhere anytime soon. You can't get rid of us.
Amazing.
Sorry.
No, I might have wooden stakes or darling.
No. They don't.
So, Carl, what about you? Have you been to any notable gigs this year or any bands on the live scene you're checking out?
I mean, been to and then been part of, like, we had the pleasure and privilege to work with our and I would like to say good friends, Vision Video.
Oh, that's
Yes,
right. You
that
supported those guys, right?
We did. We opened
How'd
for
that go?
them. It was amazing.
Honestly,
Loveliest people as well.
yeah,
Lovely.
best vibes throughout the entire
Yes.
entire set. And then, like, we were so honored when we were like opening for them. Like, they're a big band, and I expect them to just be getting ready upstairs and like just keeping to themselves, because why wouldn't you? And like the front man Dusty came down, watched our entire set, which I then was like,
oh, it's cool. Love it when they do that.
It was. I remember it was nerve wracking.
Did he give you a shout out on stage as well?
Yeah, he did.
Oh.
Yeah,
he did.
Love
Like,
that.
honestly, I've been to quite a notable amount of gigs this year, but that
one.
I know that, like, it might seem biased, but that is definitely like top
stand
tier.
out.
It was
Yes.
immaculate vibes.
it was great vibes. I absolutely enjoyed it, and a big massive shout out to Vision Video.
Vision
Yes,
Video.
you guys are legends. We love you.
Fantastic.
But yes, would definitely love to see them back here again soon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Please.
Please.
Have you been to any other events you want to shout out? Anything else that's been good? Not metal or alt, anything at all, anywhere.
Oh, like, I mean, like, there's been some great gigs that we've gone to, like me and Chanel 666.
Yeah.
We've been going to, we went to, in like pretty short succession, we went to Wednesday 13.
Oh, we did.
And then we went to see Cradle of Filth.
Yes.
Oh, very good.
Like,
where was this?
within, like,
A Limelight. Yeah.
Oh, no, this year?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I missed those. Didn't even.
Succession.
Yeah.
So, like,
we had a great time.
Those were pretty iconic gigs to go to this year, like in the last year.
Last year was kind of like Goth Christmas in
really
Belfast. It was
was.
really weird. Like, just all these bands just came out of the woodworks
was.
again. It was amazing.
Yeah,
So
it was.
yeah, we had a great time.
Yeah, no, and like there's some great wee bands like coming through the scenes, and then of course there's like also our friends, Friday.
Fried Ends, of course.
Yes,
Steve
Fried Ends,
and Robbie
yeah.
and the boys.
Those guys are amazing. They have their heart all the time.
Absolutely.
They're meant to come on here and do a Rig Rundown episode with us. They went and did an album in Dundalk with a big producer and a load of guests on it.
So they
They've
chose
exciting
Dundalk.
things coming out. People need to be paying attention to Fried Ends.
So excited for them. They've got like big things coming up. So I'm really excited.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing. And yes, so thanks for talking to us about your new nights and thing coming up. Very excited.
It is.
Very excited to also be a part of one of those.
I know.
Other than that, Carl, can you tell me about maybe some influences that are outside of music that maybe inspires you to bring what you do
Yeah, absolutely.
to your nights?
Like I said before, like, I'm a huge history buff and geek.
Yes.
So if you don't find me skulking around a nightclub, you'll see me skulking around a museum,
Okay.
likely, or an art gallery.
Stealing the artifacts.
Stealing the artifacts.
Yes, it's stealing the artifacts. Or mine.
They were mine long time ago, centuries ago in another life.
Trying to reclaim all my jewelry back.
Of course.
No, that's what I spend my time really doing. So I try and pull as much influences as I can from like historical figures and historical times.
Yes.
And bring that to like what I do as well. Do you know?
Exactly. And that's it. I think having the inspiration from, as I say, music, fashion, art, movies as well.
That's it.
I know me and you have had massive inspiration from movies over the years.
Yeah, what's your
over
biggest
everything we
movie
do.
inspiration?
Movie inspiration of it depends. It depends
have
on the
many.
month, Pete.
Well,
It depends.
I think that the one that we both quote
Yes.
the most is like Party Monster.
Party Monster
Party
was
Monster.
a massive influence on us.
If anyone
Yeah.
saw a cult classic from the it's based on the 90s, I think, released in like the early noughties.
Absolutely.
yeah, I'm aware of it. My
Yeah.
Rusty Hinges made me watch it many times back in the
I'm
day.
sure she
You will
did.
watch it.
I'm
Yeah.
sure she
You
did.
will learn.
I know lots of things.
If you're ever in close proximity to us two, you'll hear us probably quoting it
Yes.
all night.
So who's Macaulay Culkin and who's...
He is Macaulay Culkin. I'm
Yeah.
James St. James. It's
Yeah.
always been that way, and
That's
that's
how
why
it
we
goes.
always do it. In fact, how me and Carl started this, our very first event we ran together was a Party Monster themed club night back
Wow.
before
Oh,
COVID.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember being pretty excited
The
about
Blood
that.
Feast. It was great fun, and that's what started, I think, the madness between us and wanting to do events.
Wanting to
really.
do that
so
shit?
yeah.
Nice.
We went to our promoter at the time and literally did exactly how the movie said. Like, I want a blood feast and I want it now.
Absolutely, and that's how we got our blood feast.
That's so
That's
cool.
how we did it. So like that, like Party was just a massive influence to me.
Yes.
I love like historical movies, anything generally about like Marie Antoinette, French Revolution, anything that will like stem back into like history, massive. And those will be massive like influences to me. But then anything that's like stemmed in like the 80s culture as well.
Yeah.
You know, Trainspotting is a massive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like
awesome.
I don't dress like I'm from Trainspotting, but it's a massive influence anyway. It's cool.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And then there's Lost Boys.
Of course.
The Lost Boys.
Absolutely.
Talking to the Lost Boys, do you ever hear of Creeper?
Oh.
The band Creeper. They're like the Lost Boys. Yeah.
Yes.
I've seen them at Bloodstock. Met them, hung out with them. They were really, really cool. Saw their set. It's kind of like they've taken that Lost Boys thing and turned it into like a.
I think the Lost Boys theme, the soundtrack, is a favorite of most people's. I'd say
Tim Capello, I still believe.
You can put in the middle, and like everyone just loves that.
I mean, does that band play a saxophone? Because if not, like get a saxophone.
Get a saxophone.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, most people live for the saxophone guy, Lost Boys. So
you know, it does always. Whenever
Tim Capello
in a golf club, like I do.
Still believe
for a small second when the saxophone solo was on, I'm like. This is not very golf, but the golf love
but it isn't, but it is. It's like one of those ironic things.
I think it's the whole, again, the cultural reference to the movie.
Yes, absolutely.
Whereas if you'd never heard it before, I don't think, unless you were listening to the lyrics, but like if you came in, you walked into the bar during the saxophone solo and you'd never saw Lost Boys, I don't know how, but
you'd know.
Yeah.
There might be someone out there, and if you have someone watch it.
I know. It's a very strange thing if you meet someone who hasn't watched The Lost Boys. Very, very strange. But yes, who raised you indeed?
Yes.
But like there's The Lost Boys, obviously of course, like Queen of the Dam.
Oh yes, one of my favorites.
Yeah. You know what's cool? Did you ever see the John Davis cameo where he's like a wee ticket scalper?
Yeah.
Sell tickets. And I think Marlon Manson has a cameo in it.
Yes,
as
it's
well.
always like there he is in the movie.
And then it like not a bunch of movies, we like me and you reference What We Do in the Shadows.
A lot.
The movie as well, but the TV series we reference that all the time.
It inspired us a lot for the things we did for Bad Women stuff as well.
Brilliant.
But it's been great talking to you, Carl.
It's been really fun. I really enjoyed it.
I was so excited to see what you've got.
Well, we're not finished yet. We'll ask you more stuff.
You want to ask more stuff?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay.
What was the first album you ever purchased, and do you remember where and when?
My first album I ever purchased.
Yeah.
Like, with my own money or with my parents' money? With my own money.
Yeah, like the first one you went and bought intentionally yourself.
Again, like I wanted my own Dead or Alive album. So I played my mum's like to death, and I think she wanted to know where it was all the time because it was in my room, and so like I bought my own. Yeah,
and that makes sense. And I think even like as I say, me and Carl have known each other for a long time, and like even Pete Burns was massive inspiration to us fashion wise when we were younger.
Yeah.
We would have been at City Hall in the fur coats and looking back.
That's it.
I know.
Original City Hall kids.
Yeah.
Tiny little eyebrows.
Nice.
Tiny little eyebrows.
Tiny little eyebrows.
Didn't they do a City Hall reunion night in here one time?
I believe they did.
Yeah, with DJ Kathy Chaos.
Yeah.
That's our good friend Kathy.
That was
exactly.
class.
Shout out to Kathy.
Shout out to Kathy. She's awesome.
The
Love
Goblin
her.
Queen.
Yeah.
I know.
That was awesome. Have you ever experimented with playing any instruments or trying any live music?
I have.
You have? What did you play?
When I was growing up, I took a notion for the cello.
Oh, the cello. That's interesting because so did I, and I didn't know that about you.
Cello.
Our friendship gets weirder every time.
You'd be in a string quartet by now if you get that shit up.
It's not something I widely discuss. It's because I don't like not being good at something. It's generally,
yes,
it's my flaw. I don't really want to participate. I'm not a participant unless I'm good at it.
I get you.
So the cello, of course, like my parents were like, of course you've picked like one of the largest, most awkward instruments to carry around. And I stuck it out for about a year, and then my social life took
over as it does.
So the cello had to go.
Bye, cello.
You didn't try anything more traditional like guitar or keyboard or?
I think Yeah, and my good friend Ra, if you're watching, she could contest that I attempted at one stage as well to become a bass player.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so weird because so did I, and I'm not even
Sure.
joking.
It's so you want to be a guitarist without having to do all the hard
We
shit.
literally think on so many things.
do.
It's nuts. It's
know.
like,
And what happened to that? What bass did you play?
Again, it's a really silly, like shallow, silly, stupid reason.
Yeah.
It's those strings are really thick, and I like a manicure.
that's fair enough. I
sure.
get that. I mean, your
Yeah, you
story,
can't have nails on your left.
No, it was just really, really.
your story's a
it
bit
was
more
sore, so-
poetic than mine.
Yeah.
What about like you've been in some music videos before?
Yes.
You were in a Walking Heart Attack by Roysta.
I have definitely been in a music video.
What else? I know the Roysta one. There's been more. There definitely has.
Let me see. Well, there's been like quite a few where I featured in the background of stuff.
Yeah.
You know, none of these can come up to mind right now.
Yeah, that's okay.
There's been a few. I
remember the Roysta one for definite.
Yeah, exactly.
There's been many metaphors of me, so like you probably won't recognize me.
Well, this is it. You know, me and you're kind of like both ever changing.
We are.
Yeah, but we always seem to meet somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, we do.
So
she's usually like pretty spot on. She's like, I feel as if in a month's time you're going to go through this phase.
Yes.
And then I'm usually very like, no, I'm not thinking that. And then lo and behold,
there he is.
Yeah.
Usually spot on the money with that.
Exactly.
So what about when you've been doing any gigs? Have you ever had any mad technical disasters? Anything go wrong? Ship break down?
I love the technical disasters. I think it's really funny.
It makes it more fun, the chaos.
Like I have to say, I'm really, really like blessed. Both of us are with having like a great crowd all the time.
Yes.
Again, this is the reason why you should engage with your crowd
Absolutely.
whenever you are doing a night, because they are far more forgiving when there is a technical issue.
Absolutely.
I have had technical issues where the sound is completely cut off, laptop has shut down,
oh dear,
has decided to do a full restore and reboot, even though it's been done pre the gig. So
that's why it's always good to have two.
Both of our laptops wanted to do a reset one after another on the same night.
I know.
It was a very it was just
Windows update. There you go.
Yeah.
The timing was good though, because whenever my laptop went down, hers was working, and then whenever hers went down, mine was back up.
That's why having a co-DJ
is better. And backup device always.
Backup devices.
But like, it was off. The music was off for like a millisecond. And we were so lucky, literally, like the stars aligned, and it was during a chorus, and the crowd just sang it back to us. So
I had something like that happen.
I'm probably like jinxing myself.
I was DJing for Revolution to Cuba, their drag brunch for Rusty and the girls, and one of our iPads didn't work. And the way it works is we have one iPad for all the music, and then one for their songs they were performing. And one of them didn't work, so we had to just use one, and I had to quickly switch to like the playlist, to the show list, and get the crossfade on, and get the crossfade off, and then be like, ladies and gentlemen, welcome Rusty Edges. And,
there's never not a technical default, to be fair. It's just
but shout out to the Rev to Cuba guys. They are cool.
Shout
they
out
are
to
awesome.
Rev to Cuba as well.
It's to be honest, it's part and parcel, but running nights, like, you know, a light will go off.
Oh, the other Friday night, we were here for Riff Riot. Someone come up to shake hands over the desk, and then their hand turned the fucking volume knob and just cut the music.
I know.
So when people come up, it's like, side, bro. We'll come to the side. We'll talk to you at the side.
No, listen, I think anybody that's in this business will tell you.
Understand.
There's very few nights that go without
completely
a glitch.
Smooth.
But like, listen, again, it's part of the fun of it all, and it's, you need to know what you're doing so that you can recover from it. You know,
you need to experience every sort of issue live in the field. Get used to it. Throw yourself in the deep end. Deal with all the problems as they come.
Absolutely.
And don't worry about them, and don't let them put you off.
That's it. These things happen for anyone that's like starting off.
Yeah, starting out.
Nights or like new bands or whatever. Technical faults happen. It's just part of it. You have fun. The worst thing that you can do is like
fuck up.
Defeated with it. Like just
you're gonna fuck up. Like there will be fuck ups, but just turn it back up and keep fucking. So what was the last gig you did?
Fake it till you make it.
What was the last gig you were DJing at?
My last gig was only like in. Like,
was it not Saturday?
Yeah.
Well, actually, I had you guesting, helping me with my ghost night.
Ghost night.
I was
yeah.
Ghost night. These two If anyone doesn't realize, if anyone's in the island of Ireland.
Don't give away our identity.
Sister Imperator and the Papa
Yeah.
These guys are heavily involved. I shan't sell their part.
No, you can't do that. It's a secret.
It's like you tell your kids about Santa. It's like
you can't do
just
that.
help them,
Yeah, so you helped us out there.
Yeah, no, that was awesome, and shout out for that. That was cool.
Yes, come and
Shout
join
out
the clergy.
to Ghost Night, and everyone who comes to Ghost Night.
Absolutely.
And we're doing another one soon.
Yes.
Can we talk about it?
We can indeed.
Shit,
but
what date is it?
It's going to be a DJ set on the 1st of November.
On the 1st of November.
But the clergy will be here
with
providing
the full
all
stage
the
show. We might not have all the little extra things about...
No.
I don't know. There's going to be a stage show.
Sparkly jackets will be there, though. So.
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to 1st of November.
And I'm excited. I'm getting
biggest ghost party in
time. Can't wait.
I
can't wait.
See, like the
outfits that are... So you DJ'd for that. So when you're doing like the likes of helping DJ in the Ghost Night compared to doing your own night, how would you approach that differently? What's...
Well, because, I'm there for support.
He's babysitting me.
You did a lot with pulling the track down on the sing-along choruses and hitting the lights.
I just make sure that, like, everything is running as well. Because, like, listen, with these things, you can't ever have too many eyes.
No, I agree.
Because, like I said before, when we were talking about, there's technical glitches everywhere. So if there's an extra pair of eyes, you can make sure that, like, that's placed there, that's placed there. The lights are heavy focused during, like, especially like with Ghosts, it's such a theatrical.
It's theatrics. It's
very theatrical.
To bring that to
band,
the crowd. We try to bring those theatrics to here.
I think it works well.
It's a team effort that night.
I don't approach it all that differently. Like it's crowd integration. Like it's making sure that everything is how it should do. I don't really approach it very much differently.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, we're very excited for Blitz Club tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait to see, because I feel like, as I say, that's going to be a representation of you personally.
Yeah. No, I can't wait. I can't wait to like see all of you guys like enjoy all of this like historical, like new romantic 80s and post-punk like.
Exactly. And if there's a person for it, it's definitely Carl, because of his influence, thanks to Fiona. Shout out to Fiona. Thanks, Mom.
And you know what? Everyone on this show just shouts out their mum. Have you noticed that?
I know. Like... Every time we do it, someone shouts out their mum.
I have to shout out my mum as well.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
Rhonda.
Yeah. No, listen, these Irish mummies. Like,
I know.
These are the ones, like...
Well, my mum is the whole reason we're doing this podcast.
That's it.
She went and retired and gave me all her equipment and shit. So
yes,
thank you, Marie.
Shout out to Marie.
Icon, absolute icon.
And I'm super, super excited to be doing Sanctum Noctis with you. I feel like that's going to be something very
special.
Like, it's very special.
It is.
And like finely tuned.
It is.
If that makes sense for us.
Definitely. I think like before with our previous projects with Goth Nights, they felt kind of like something that was adoptive in for us.
Absolutely.
Like something that like we caretaked over, but wasn't something that we necessarily like created and curated from the very beginning.
Yeah.
We sort of just took what was there and like changed.
When is this again? What's the first date?
So
17th?
The first one's going to be the 17th. That's going to be the launch party in here. And as I say, me and Carl are working very hard at the minute to design the night, as I say, and just fully put us, and our influences and what we believe in, just, from us and no other outside influences.
Yep.
No, I know. I think just like the previous things came like sort of prepackaged and there's room for like, like maneuver and, editing and refining. Whereas, with this will come, fully packaged, ready to go, and exactly how we want it to be. So it's
awesome.
very exciting.
It has our exact stamp on it. Sanctum Noctis. Yes. Very exciting.
Have you any advice out there for any younger aspiring DJs in this goth and alt scene who want to get out there and do it and could use some advice? What would you say to those guys or gals?
My biggest advice is just go out and do it.
Yeah.
Like, stop thinking about it. I know that you're all doing it in like your bedrooms, wherever you are, or even whenever you're watching other DJ sets, you're going like, I would do it this way. I could do it this way. These are my ideas. My best advice to you is go and do it.
Just do it.
Because like your influence,
just try it.
And like your mindset of how you'll do things will change. So if
yeah,
you've got an idea, don't wait years to do it. Just get out there and do it. Like, you can like.
It's like the quote from Rocky Horror Picture Show, "Don't dream it, be it." That was the one that always got
and
me
don't
going
worry
when I was
about not
younger.
being amazing the
Don't
first
dream
few
it, be it.
times.
Yeah.
Don't worry about not getting it right the first few times either. You know, practice makes perfect.
I think that as well, another like very practical piece of advice, other than that, like very daunting piece of advice. I know because it sounds far easier than
Absolutely
just saying it. But my best like professional advice would be go and find yourselves like a really great promoter that you trust. Like these guys here are, I'm so proud of my friends. They're running Alt Belfast Productions.
That's right.
Like they are like, you couldn't be under a more like professional, safe, caring and like in tune bunch of people whenever you're working with them. So go find yourself a great promoter, and if you want to go and do it yourself and be brave, also do it. Approach bars, just
do
get
it.
yourself out there.
Yeah, just do it. Just
believe
ask.
in yourself and just do it. But yes,
Fantastic. Cool.
I think we're gonna.
Are we almost done? Have you any final thoughts or anyone else you want to shout out before we go?
I don't know. Yeah, of course. Thank you for everyone that's always supported all of our.
Yes, and thank you as well from me too.
We've always had a really, amazing and supportive following from the beginning, which I couldn't be more thankful. So you all know who you are. You've been at all of our nights. We're reaching out and literally touching you because we adore you. From the stage, we're literally like you're grappling at our hands, but we adore you. Thank you. I can't wait to see what else, comes forward in all of our
stay tuned.
Too. I'm very, very excited for our new venture, and I'm excited for your solo venture as well.
I'll see everybody at the Blitz Club.
Yes.
Then also at Sanctum Noctis.
Yes.
And then, of course, like any other future things, we've got tons.
Anything I've Carl roped into.
I know.
That's it.
But yes, I just want to thank you very much, Carl, for coming on the show today.
Bro, thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you so much. That was great.
Yeah,
really enjoyed that.
The Rig Rundown, episode 28, with my host, Chanel.
666.
Our guest, Carl, and me, Pete Renshaw, and our sponsors, Voodoo. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you, Voodoo.
Yes, we'll see everybody in the next one.
Bye.